For Honor is an action fighting game published by Ubisoft, playable on Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, available on February 14th, 2017. When it comes down to it, For Honor feels like a mix between Chivalry Medieval Warfare and Street Fighter or any other fighting game. Don't go into this game expecting you will just slash your way into battle. There's a real nuance to how you battle with each hero you can choose. The gameplay and multiplayer systems of For Honor are really interesting, and something that should be very exciting to watch grow as the game's community expands over time. With a 3-faction system that is used to essentially wage war across the world, players choose a faction and actually have an impact on the shape of the game. Every few hours, the game's map will update from the recent battles, with every round lasting a few weeks, and every season lasting 5 rounds, making the small battles waged across the world's map have a slow but lasting impact. Your actions within each match and where you deploy your troops will over time affect what maps you will be able to play within each game mode. I chose the Vikings faction, which has led for most of the open beta, but the thing about the game is that you can choose to play a hero from any faction across all game types, whether that be Knight, Viking, or Samurai. Each hero has its own strengths and weaknesses, and there were ones that I really loved playing, and others that were incredibly slow, and I just couldn't get into playing as. As you battle your way through Dominion, Deathmatch, Duel, and Brawl matches, you'll receive new equipment that you can put onto your hero, with each piece adding and removing certain base ability or stat amounts. Picking and choosing carefully how you will play your hero is important. In addition, because each person will have a different playstyle, every fight will have a slight variance due to the gear and upgrade that each player chooses for their heroes. Becoming good at this game will require a lot of training, or time in the lab, as some Street Fighter players have a tendency of saying. With each hero having a moveset, it's inevitable that you have to learn those movesets in order to be successful. To be honest, if you pick a few characters that you want to play regularly as, you have to learn their movesets if you want to actually win most fights. Knowing the timings and limitations of the characters you play as is that important to the game. I should mention that the game can be played with either controller or keyboard and mouse on PC, and chances are it could be easier on a controller, so if you're struggling on the keyboard and mouse configuration, I'd recommend making the switch. This game is all about quick reactions and countering your opponent's movements, so pick the tool that will serve you best. For Honor is something that I went into not knowing what to expect in terms of gameplay, and have come out of it wanting to play more and more. After spending a ton of quality time in it, this game is one that will be added to my queue of multiplayer games that I play both with and without friends. Without a doubt, For Honor is a game that everyone should be keeping their eyes on. With what I feel is a unique battle system, coupled with hero variety and a lasting impact on the overarching game world. If a game that requires quick reactions, some muscle memory, and a lot of strategy appeals to you, you should definitely check out For Honor.